guys, I'm going to be sharing the baby names that I really like. They're not necessarily too babyish, I just like the names really well. And some of them I have a meaning towards them, why I like them. Some of them I just like them. So here goes nothing. I will start with the girls first. So the first name I really like is Ceylon. Ceylon. You can say Ceylon or Ceylon, depends. I got it because I saw it on a box of tea. It's written Ceylon, and I think it's really pretty name. It's really, the way you write it is really pretty. And by the way, all the names will be written in the description, so if you want to see the way that they're written, and maybe you might like them and you might name your kids after some of these names. So I really like the name Ceylon. It could actually be a boy's name as well, but when I see it written, for me it feels more like a girl's name, but when you say it itself, it sounds more of a boy's name, so it can go both ways. Second name is Leah. Leah, I like it. It's because it's really short name. It's something everyone can remember, and at the same time it's not that popular. There's a lot of other names that are way more popular and just as long or short, and I think Leah is not as popular, and it's really short and it's a pretty name that can grow with a person. Next name is Lara. Lara is just as Leah is, it sounds really pretty. I think when I say the name Lara, I can picture a really pretty little girl or a really sophisticated, good-looking older woman. I just like the name Lara. My next name is Zia. Zia is also really pretty. It's something unusual. Not many people have. I haven't heard that name really as much, and it's short like Leah and Zia. It's really short and it's really pretty, and it grows with the person. My next name is Tessa. Tessa I've heard quite often. Well, I know a person named Tessa, but I like the name Tessa. I picture more of an older person. Well, not like an old person, but an older person named Tessa. It's really as unusual as the other names. I personally just like it. So my next name is Lana. Lana, I know for sure is popular. I've heard it somewhere. I don't know where now, but I like the name as well because it's simple and it's pretty and it's easy to remember, and it's nothing that everyone has the same name where people mix you up. My next name is Ivy. Ivy 100% has become super popular. I don't know why. Well, come on, I know why. It's a really pretty name. Ivy was one of my most favorite names. I really do still like it, but because I know so many Ivies, it's just not the same really to me. Like, when I say the name Ivy, I picture other things or other people or other people's children, but it's a really pretty name. My next name is Lexie. Lexie is also really, like all of the names I've picked, it sounds really unique, it sounds very feminine, but yet it would suit a child. Further is Sia. Sia is definitely, I haven't heard it, it's not that popular. Well, for me, I haven't heard it, maybe somebody else has heard it, but Sia is also really, I don't know, it's more of like an elegant name that it has a little twist to it. I like the name Sia. And my last girl's name is Zola. Zola also is popular, but I can really picture a little girl named Zola. Okay, I'm not so sure about an older person named Zola, but for sure a younger girl I think she would grow with the name. Now let's go to the boys. My first name is Arlo. Arlo, I don't know why, but as soon as I heard it, I liked it and I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget it, and it's saved on my phone. Now, as I think about it, it's not as catchy as when I first heard it, but I remember the feeling I had when I heard Arlo. I was like, hell, I'm just gonna name my kid Arlo. But the only problem is, for Russian people, it would be difficult for them to say certain names because they don't have the pronunciation as English people or Americans have. So Arlo is more of an American. The pronunciation Arlo is more difficult for them to say. But I like the name. It's short, straight to the point, and it's not that popular. My next name is Timofei. Timofei is basically Timothy, but in Russian, and I really like the way it sounds in Russian rather. Okay, I like Timothy as well. Timothy is really cute. It's more like, it's a gentle name like Timofei. It's not like a hard male's name. It's more relaxed and like, I don't know how to explain it, but you can feel it. It's more of a flowy name. My next name for a boy would be Matfei. Matfei is also a boy's name for Matthew, but it's in Russian, Matfei. So I really like the way it sounds in Russian. Obviously, if you were to go to Russia and if you called your child Timofei or Matfei, it would be super popular and you'd have so many other kids with the same names. But if you're in another country naming them, that it would be unique and it sounds really pretty. So I think people should like pick names from different, depending where you live, like, so you don't have all the same names and where you live. Pick a name from a different country or something, and something that's simple, and name your child that. And unless you move to that country, then it'll be the popular name or something. Anyway, my next name is Mason. I really like Mason. It's also more of a relaxed kind of name. It's really, at the same time, Mason sounds more masculine, but not so masculine. It goes for a child and a grown-up. My next name for a boy would be Aiden. Aiden, I really like. I could picture a little boy with like little curly hair named Aiden and just like running around playing. That would be so cute. And I could picture a grown man named Aiden as well. So it goes both ways. My next name is Eli. Eli, it's spelled only with 3 letters. It's really simple for the child to learn how to spell his name, for example. It's unique, and I don't know, I just like it. I've got a feeling towards it. So my next name would be Nolan, or Nolan. I like it. I've heard it before. I know it's a popular name, but I like it. I guess that's why everyone's naming their kids after popular names, because it's a nice name. So who wouldn't want to name their kid after something that sounds nice? My next name is Tyler. Tyler, I know a little boy named Tyler, and I have a friend's brother named Tyler, so I can see the kids themselves named Tyler, and I like the name Tyler itself. It suits different kind of people. Some names don't suit some people, I personally think, but Tyler is like a general name that would suit different kinds of people. I haven't met an older Tyler. I know little kids named Tyler, so I don't know if I could picture an older Tyler, but I like the name. Next name is Leo. I really like Leo. It's short, it's simple. I think it's popular, I'm not sure. I know a Leo. I have like a relative that's named Leo, but other than that, I don't know any other Leos, and it's a really nice name. Last but not least, Blake. I really like Blake. I would see more of a teenager named Blake. I don't know about a little child, but I see a teenager named Blake and an older person, Blake. But I guess the child could grow also with it, and it's a simple name. It's really masculine, and I just like it. So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked any of the names, don't forget to comment down below which names you preferred, which names maybe you didn't like, or is there any names that you named your children after? Are these names the first time you're hearing them? Are there any names that you in particularly like? What are the names of your children? And so on. If you would like to see further videos, you could subscribe and leave any suggestions down below in the comments, and I would be glad to make a video that you would like to see. So thank you for watching once again. See you in my next video.